Hi, I am Dr. Laris Kutsia, refractive surgeon at Sandton Eye Clinic.
And I'm Dr. Yolandi. I am a general practitioner with a passion for medical education. And we wanted to make a nice video today for those of you who are diagnosed with keratoconus, but I have no idea what it is and what to do about it.
So keratoconus, it's quite a common problem, as I can say, or patients presenting to our practice with keratoconus are quite prevalent. And that's not because there's so many patients out there with keratoconus. It's just we pick these patients up when we do screening to see whether they are candidates for laser vision correction. But on the other hand, we're also a referral clinic for patients with keratoconus. And people don't know much, and people don't know much about keratoconus out there. So let's start. Let's get the word out on what is keratoconus, how do we diagnose it, and then most importantly, how do we treat it.
So just the basics about what keratoconus is. So basically, the front window of your eye, your cornea, needs to be nice and round to refract the light so that you can form a clear picture at the back of your eye. And what happens with keratoconus is that the clear window, the cornea of the eye, gets weak and bulges out in a cone shape, which then causes a distorted or unclear picture in the eye.
Yeah, so often, like you'll find optometrists when they test your eyes, they say that you've got a racquetball shaped eye. So the analogy I like to use is that you do have a racquetball shaped eye, but this racquetball is a skew racquetball, so it's pointed towards one specific point. And what you will experience is when you look at these e-charts, these letters on the board, there will always be like a little shadow. It will be like a double image or a double E or a double A. And that is because there's multiple focal points produced at the back of the eye. I know Yolandi is the big health educator, so she can explain it much better than I can.
Yeah, so most of these patients are diagnosed in their late teens and early 20s. And then the visual symptoms get worse over a period of about 10 years, and then after that it usually stabilizes. So it's good to catch it early and treat the patients before the vision gets worse.
So there's a slight, I don't know if you can call it a caveat or um, a slight twist here, and that is in sub-Saharan Africa and the warmer climates, it's quite prevalent. And what we've seen in South Africa is that uh, it is diagnosed at a much younger age, or it presents at a much younger age. So where it normally starts as a teenager, when you go into puberty, and then with this growth spurt, the keratoconus also accelerate. We actually see it in young kids, 8, 9, 10 years of age, which is quite different than to the rest of the world. And it has much to do with the high prevalence of allergic conjunctivitis, especially in the warmer climates, where these young kids, they just rub and rub